this was sort of funny. So one of the things that when you're dealing with core or Ex-Kor, and I've done a reaction video to the way newbie creates false narratives, fan fiction as I call it, and another one that is an often interesting person to try to deal with, and trying to deal rationally with them sometimes. People like, why bother, dude? But I bother. I just do. I always have hope that people will come around. But in this case, we're going to talk about Eclipse, who also was known as Amalia, Black Daisy on the boards recently, the EL Discord. And it's just sort of funny because she's like newbie, this sort of their lying propagandists, trying to create negative feelings and whatever they're trying to do to create anxiety or anger or whatever it is, their deal. I think they think it works for some reason, but anyway, I thought this one was funny. So I post on newbies videos. I try to be respectful. I say what I say. I'm a very direct kind of person when my comments. People either like it or don't, but I'm not doing it to be mean. I'm just being direct. That's how I am. I was raised to be very direct. How I talk, how I write. Unless I'm being goofy, which I'm also tend to be funny and goofy. But in this case, I was talking another one of newbies videos, and Eclipse started to talk, and she says, because newbie's video is talking about how of course newbie is this poor person who is the victim of these atrocities that happen in PvP, and how it justifies newbie to do whatever newbie does, kind of thing. And in this case, the Eclipse says, same act with these people. First, they attack weak characters 4v1, then they cry that they are weak and self-hide and base. Why? And so newbie, of course, they self-circle each other and give each other positive reinforcement. So my comment was, well, this says the very person that would relentlessly attack me when I was leveling up to 70 and very weak. That's fine if you pick on people that do that, but if you do it yourself, you lose the moral high ground, which is basically, look, you can't say that people are bad for doing something you yourself do, which he had done to me many, many, many times as I was leveling up. It's just, and many other people I know. This is just how Kor operates. They, often would kill me or anyone else that was weaker or lower level. I mean, it just didn't matter to them. They just killed the room, basically, if they could. Maybe they have this glorified notion of themselves, but as a new player, that's what I was dealing with. I was newly coming back at this time, which was late last. I came back in 2022 in August or sometime around there. My characters were all leveled to 50, but the new updates had happened up to 70, and I when I came back, I had to level up. I was assassin. My main used to be assassin, but then I switched to mage. Anyway, so here's, I make this comment that you can't say that something is bad if you yourself do it. And Eclipse Amalia says, you okay, Sarzi? You were level 70 and higher CP ever since I saw you the first time. Have you been drinking? And then I remind her to put her persona of Amalia on, because maybe she forgot that when she was Amalia. I don't know, whatever is in her head. And remember what you're doing. She says, usually I just ignore you, and remember how now the reason why you were always higher CP and always fought in a crowd. So there's this narrative she's always pushed forward that, I constantly grieve others and grieved her. I mean, I was a weak character at that time. And even to this day, I'm just about the same CP as her. It took me a long time to get there. She says, except for one time, that's the reason why you lie now. I lie. Maybe to get attention. I think I'll just stick to ignoring. See you in PvP, which she never PvPs me. She always runs, unless she has advantage or she can sneak attack or something. There was one time I was trying to get her to fight me, just like, let's just do it. I was curious if I could actually beat her because I had spent so much time getting killed by her. But she invited me to a different room because she didn't trust, the people that were there with me. So I went. Everyone's like, don't, she's going to screw you, dude. Don't do it. But I did it. I showed up in the other room. And of course, there's another Kor there with her waiting, and they both kill me. And they laugh at me, and then they leave. So, that's just the person that she is. But anyway, here's the data that they have. So I found it interesting. So I went back because her and I, like Newbie and I, had very long conversations trying to solve the world's problems that actually went nowhere. We could, never solve anything. But Eclipse and I had similar. So in fact, this is Amalia. She deleted, she got booted or whatever. I don't know what happened to her original account. But this is the original account. And she became the Black Daisy account. And so what is she saying here? Oh my God, you're so cute. What do you know? We were talking, I was trying to say, look, we could be better people, similar to what I talk about today, actually. She's like laughing at me going, you want to live in this perfect game society, whatever. But the point is, she and I started talking August 11th, 2022. So August 11th, 2022. And we talked about, the community. How do we do better unwritten rules? How do we help the community? Which is stuff I still talk about to this day. I just made a video about Paladin, for example, about how he hurts the community. And so as you could see, her and I were talking for a little bit there. Then we came back, and this is in December 2022. And I said, hey, I see you. I don't know where you are. She's like, hi, I'm Kor Amalia in game. I have seen you a few times, Sarzi. I was like, ha ha ha, I had a feeling. Thank you for not instantly killing me anymore, because she had been, killing me all the time she saw me. I was weak. And he said, oh, did I do that before? Oh, I don't like your friends. Thought you're cool and fun, so you are welcome. She went on. Anyway, it's December 13th, she went on and on. Hey, Amalia. She, even here, hi, I'm Eclipse. Sarzi, Amalia is my fake name. Stop blocking. I had blocked her account because she had been very rude and whatever else. But anyway, so here's the date, the timeline of all of this. So it started in August, and then she tells me who she is, and and then in July and into December. So I went back. I didn't do a lot of screenshots back then. I just was new back to the game, and I didn't realize how much it had become political, and everything had to be like documented with like a notary on the dates and everything. But here's the dates. August 6th. August 6th, I was level 62. My assassin. I don't know if I finished leveling my assassin up to 70 before I switched to the mage. I decided at some point I was done with being an assassin and switched to what everyone knows me today as was my ice mage. So there's where that was. Let's see, August 11th. Here's August 11th, the very same day. I was a level 63. So proof I was not fully leveled at the time, as she says on the video. Recently, I only met you when you were fully leveled, and I was, had 382 military elite fighters with me at all times, anytime I was dealing with her. No, I was a, 18.9 thousand hit points, CP was less than 8,000. That's just coming back. Then we have continuing on November. So here's the next. I didn't do a lot of screenshots, so these are the jumps. November 11th. I had switched to mage at that point. Now I'm level 61. And monster, if at this point was monkey or miss you or whatever all her names are. So I'll give some miss you poetry. And also newbie. They were using the word Kenny before you, just so you know. Kenny is not, there's the word. But anyway, this is some poetry from Miss You, and I'll give some throughout. Stupid Kenny, grandpa eyes, so blurry. I try to, stop using bad language. Fuck you, pigs. Oink oink. Well, thank you, thank you. That's such a lovely way to play a video game. Um, uh, Here we go. December 17th, which is getting into around this 12 December 9th here. I am level 65. Here's my CP, not strong at all. Here's Core miss you. Oh, here's miss you again. Some more probably fun from her. Hey, me, just play and have fun versus be angry. Miss you, not make it fun. So no one's allowed to have fun. Fuck everyone. That's her kind of things. Whoever babe is, come out, slut, old woman. I guess they're talking to this person. I don't know. It's just as what you get when you're in the room with these people, no matter what they say. I think Santa Barkley is also miss you, so we'll do some more miss you poetry. I not friend idiot like you. I care less. You mad, you a bitch. Thank you. That's on Christmas, by the way. Thank you so much for the shared love and excitement. We really appreciate how you make it a very wholesome experience for everyone. Um, and here we go. This is November 14th. Oh, wait, was I wrong? Maybe it's jumping around a little bit. So there were some other ones here. But again, I'm not anywhere near, I'm low level. Oh, here's this guy, Seifer. He's also, very nice poetry. This is January. I think I finally hit level 70, January 24th. That was the first picture I had with me being a level 70. Yeah, these didn't go quite in the right order. So you can see December 9th. So anyway, I just find it fascinating that these people make up these stories. They have maybe an issue remembering. I don't know what it is, but the reality is the data, the facts are what I'm displaying here, not the crazy talk of this person that just lies and makes up these stories. So I'm going to go off of this. You are a higher CP always. You always fight with the crowd, meaning I always made sure I had blockers or whatever. God, back then I didn't even know how to play the game. And when I first played the game, I quit for 14 months. And when I came back in August of 2022, it had been 14 months that I played. Blocking didn't exist. It wasn't a thing back when I played. Core didn't exist. Ruler didn't exist. Epic existed. Divas existed. Those types of clans. Alpha, all. But not the clans that are the problematic clans we have today in the game. So this is what I came to. Me being able to pull off whatever she was talking to when I had come back just so recently, was still sort of leveling my character and figuring out where I belonged in the community, is just fascinating bullshit talk, right? It's just, don't pay attention to me. Let me say stuff about you so that it hides the fact that I am actually the bad person. Is how they are, how Core is, and how Eclipse is. So, yeah, there's the data. You guys decide.